AJ Styles uses retirement tease to ambush WWE Champion Cody Rhodes on SmackDown dressed to the nines in a powder blue suit. AJ Styles met with WWE SmackDown GM Nick Aldis early on tonight's episode, saying that he'd like to address his future, seemingly sure of a decision he had made that he'd ultimately announce in the main event segment. With a heavy tease of retirement in the air, that suit very well could have been Mark Henry-esque salmon, as it was all a ruse to attack WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, likely setting up their return engagement from Backlash before too long. Please, before we continue, do not forget to like and subscribe. After interacting with the likes of LA Knight and Rhodes, whispering something into the ear of the WWE Champion, Styles came across his OC confidants, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, saying that they'd been with him all over the world, that he couldn't do this without them, and asking them to accompany him to the ring. The phenomenal one teased staying home and being a phenomenal dad, with his oldest son having just graduated high school, before calling Rhodes out to the ring to say that SmackDown was still the house that AJ Styles built but that it was time for him to hand Cody the keys. From there, Rhodes thanked Styles on behalf of the locker room, shook his hand, and joined him to salute the crowd all around the ring. But the feel-good moment ended swiftly when Styles clotheslined Rhodes, beat him down in the ring, threw him to the outside, bounced his head off the ring post, and finished him off with a Styles clash off of the ring steps, all while Gallows and Anderson laughed in the background. With Clash at the Castle a shade over 2 weeks away, perhaps Styles will have done enough tonight alone to incense Rhodes into a rematch for the WWE Championship in Scotland. The most dangerous wrestling moves of all time. In wrestling, moves are the building blocks that are meant to tell a story once strewn together in the ring. The moves that a wrestler is capable of performing makes them stand out from the rest of the pecking order, wowing the audiences with peak physical strength, toughness, and speed. For a wrestler to adopt the move as a finisher, they have to be able to perform it consistently and safely. Some moves become synonymous with the wrestler who makes them most famous, being protected as to not diminish its value by having someone on the undercard perform it. Wrestlers spend years conditioning their bodies to take these moves that would leave ordinary people crippled. A workout regime can include exercises to reinforce their neck, brutal cardio routines, and other drills meant to improve mobility. All of this is done to reduce the risk of injury and to preserve longevity for the competitor, both in and out of the ring. Even with this in mind, there are moves that offer a significant risk no matter how skilled the performer is in executing it. Promotions will ban their talent from using moves as